The Sailor for a Day program, it gives media and folks within the media space an opportunity to come on board, see what it's like to live this life, see what it's like to go throughout your day-to-day. It really gives a great sense for media to be able to convey then out to the public, or what's it like being a United States sailor.
The training that we did today was seeing how one can swim when in flight gear, dealing with all of the restrictions of the clothing of the gear, practicing how to tread water, how to drown proof, things that you can do to extend your survivability in cold water.
3, 2, 1, dead set.
The reason why it's so important is because you're not always going to be flying over solid ground, right? You need to know how to get out of your aircraft safely and how to extend your survivability in water until that rescue comes.
I've been in the Navy for 16 years. Started out, I've always wanted to fly and be a naval aviator. So luckily I had the opportunity to do that. So it's kind of a jack of all trades aircraft. So we get to be proficient in a whole lot of mission sets. So anything from search and rescue to fleet logistics, carrying people and cargo. But what really kept me kind of going is really the people and getting the opportunity to lead these sailors out here. There's a whole lot of work that I think people don't see that really goes into making these things fly and helping serve the country.
The Sailor for a Day program is an opportunity that we do at Fleet Forces to bring media from across the country and bring them here so that they can tell the story of what U.S. Navy sailors do. When people think of the United States Navy, I think that they think of destroyers or cruisers. There's so many neat little stories of other things that we do that most people don't think about.
Staying clear of all lanes.
Taking all lanes on!
So going out on an assault craft and learning that mission, that's something that we did during World War II. The thing that people don't realize is we still do that mission.
If you're not really a boat driver, they're kind of difficult to drive.
Running assault crafts to bring sailors and Marines to the shore.
The biggest concept of it is to be able to hit the beach, up a ramp! Offload either from another beach or an LHD, another bigger ship that can't hit the beach.
This is our small boat simulator. This is called the laser shot simulator. This simulator, it's on hydraulics. So we can simulate this vessel moving because of shooting a target while it's moving, difficult. Shooting a target while it's moving and you are moving, even more difficult. All right, reload.
Force protection is a very important element of what we do. We cannot keep our vessels secure in a harbor if we don't have those force protection guys out there doing what they do.
17 years ago, I probably would have told myself, serve, find your purpose in life, and then kind of go from there.
This whole program is about firsthand experiences for the reporter. We can talk to you about flying out to an aircraft carrier and what it's like, but there's nothing like being in that COD, the C-2 aircraft, and then all of a sudden going from 125 knots to 0 in 2 seconds. You have to experience that. That is why that's the grand finale of this program.
We are conducting our ship's training exercise. So right now we're focused on our ship, both our air department, our navigation department, deck department,
Carrier, air, wing, 8, returning.
damage control divisions, all preparing the ship for our eventual deployment next year. This is, kind of getting all the problems thrown at you so that whatever problem comes, you're able to handle.
V1 is the flight deck, which you're looking at right now, or at least a replica of it, the Ouija board. We control everything that happens out there in real time.
The advancements on our ship compared to a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier are pretty dramatic. We've got the electromagnetic catapults and wire systems. They've redesigned kind of the flight deck, and our pilot house is further aft of the Nimitz-class superstructure. It's all about technological advancements, making the ship more ready for the future fight and into, the next 30, 40 years of naval aviation out to sea.
We started this program in 2017. We've had over 100 television stations across America participate in this program.
It really gives a great sense for media to be able to convey then out to the public, hey, what's it like being on an aircraft carrier? What's it like being a United States sailor? What's it like being an officer aboard the USS Gerald R. If you think about the experience and the opportunity for you guys to be able to tell that story out to the folks at home and folks who might be really on the edge of considering whether or not they want to join the Navy.
This is the ship's hangar bay. This is where we're going to store any aircraft that we're doing routine maintenance on, any sort of corrective action. This is a great place to get fresh air. I always come out here every morning when I wake up just to watch the sunrise and stuff.
I was born in Franklin, and I didn't even think I was going to join the Navy. I joined the Navy, I was 26 years old. I had 2 kids, and I said, why not? I should join the Navy. I wasn't doing anything else. So being on this ship, it's a great experience, and I love it.
Check course 329, man.
I've always seen, military service and especially the Navy as something really, really great to be able to give back to my country and to be able to serve. I thought would be an incredible experience.
And I love it here. I love these guys on the ship, and it's the best experience that I've had since I've been in the Navy.